All right, welcome. And let's see, it's 7:02. So we're going to go ahead and start. And to all of you in Facebook land on Transformation Lifestyles, howdy, from Colorado, we are so stinking excited. Are we not? Are we
We are
not?
so excited.
Yeah, okay. So I am going to pin our guest stars. Can I do that right? Oh my gosh, I am just being Anthony here. By the way, let's all say our prayers for Anthony. He decided to go play with the kids and broke his elbow, and he will be in surgery tomorrow. So let's all keep him in our prayers. So we love you, Aunt. Mm-hmm. So, and then Facebook too. All right. So Saturday, the 17th is going to be epic.
Yes.
Miss Betsy, why is Saturday the 17th epic?
Because it's going to be an awakening to a new age. We are so excited to host you in Colorado Springs at the farm. I have to share with you guys what the farm community has on their website, because it wraps up everything about this event in this beautiful bow. Now get this, the farm says, live abundantly. That is the theme of the farm where we are hosting you for our epic Super Saturday. Live abundantly. Abundance speaks to a state of opportunity. Don't you love that? Abundance addresses a state of mind. Abundance refers to a state of plenty. And so we are going to be serving up a plentiful supply of opportunity for you to grow and learn in your new age, new opportunity, new beginning, all this newness just right down the street from New Life Church. I had to add that as a pastor's wife.
All right. And right down the street from my house and Tammy's house. Actually, exactly. Tammy's is a little closer. So you get to come play. And so who Robin, why is Super Saturday epic?
Oh my God. Let me just take off my glasses for that one. It is going to be a packed house with all the people. Now, if that doesn't turn you on, I don't know what does. Because with what we've dealt with in the last year and a half, oh my gosh, we haven't hardly been able to hug each other's neck or, be brainstorming together in the same room, or even laughing together and having a good time. But really, learning. What we're going to do is learn. We're going to have some really effective tools, really effective trainings. Some of the top leaders in our area are going to be speaking, and we're going to have some newbies. We're going to have some new people share the stage with us, where they're going to actually tell their transformation story. They're going to tell why they're here. Why are they excited about new age and a new era? And we are going to awaken. Listen to this now. We're going, and then I'm going to throw it to Craig. We're going to awaken the influencers. Because I was just talking to some of the other people today, and I said, we are all influencers, aren't we? In every way, we influence in one way or the other. How do you want to be known as an influencer? Do you want to be known as a good influencer, like a happy, encouraging, positive, motivated individual that's influencing anybody that's around them in a good way? Or do you want to be a negative influencer? And how about a social influencer? And maybe Craig can give us some teasers about that. since he's becoming quite the expert. Just ask Craig T.
Now you're gonna make me change my. Now you're gonna make me change my background. I appreciate the shameless plug, but
It was a
there you
shameless
go.
plug, but it wasn't done by you. I shamelessly plugged you.
There you go. I'm not shamed by your plug. Thanks, Robin. So yeah, I would hardly call myself an expert at this point, but I appreciate the accolades. The truth of the matter is, guys, the reason that I think, coming to this event is just a little bit different than some of the other events you may have gone to, and those that have been in the business, whether it's this company or another company. One of the things that I've noticed as a trend is, even though when we say we're going to train, a lot of times you walk away not feeling equipped with what to do next. And I think the thing that's going to be different, or in Eva's words, epic about this training, is you're not only going to hear all of these great things, but we're going to give you a blueprint to walk away from and actually affect change. There's going to be a direct call to action at the end, at least from what I'm going to share with you about being an influencer. And even though I'm not an expert, I have had some fortune recently. Like a lot of people, you probably have a show of hands who has a Facebook account, right? And if you're watching on the replay, you can raise your hand and feel silly. Most people have a Facebook account, but a lot of people are starting to make the move to other platforms, things like TikTok or Twitter that's been around for a while, or Instagram. And people are finding ways to use things like LinkedIn as platforms to leverage how to build traffic. And one of the things that I'm going to bring at this training is how to utilize, not only attract that traffic, but how to leverage it and turn it into business, to turn those followers into prospects, to turn those prospects into clients, to turn those into dollars. Because, I get that a lot of people are here, for health. And I'm certainly, a lot of you have heard my testimony there. I have a massive health transformation with this company. But the reality is, if you're here for any long period of time past your transformation, I believe that most people are here to help share the transformation, and most likely because they want to figure out a way to do something they love and earn income at the same time. And that's what really being an influencer is all about. If I could define it, it's turning your passion into power. It's turning it into a commissionable hobby, if you will. It's doing something you love in a way that is exciting and creative. And as a musician and an artist myself, I find a lot of pleasure in doing those things. And so I want to show you how to do what I've done on Instagram in the last, I think it's been about 8 months now since I actually got my Instagram account set up. So I didn't have an account 8 months ago. It's important to realize, because I want you to see what's possible. But I've been able to learn from other people that have mentored me and other places that I've been exposed to how to build a big following. And I'm about to break through 60,000 followers on Instagram.
Wow.
In the next couple of weeks, probably. I'm averaging about 1,500 new followers a month on average. So, or a week rather, I'm sorry. So about 6,000 a month. And so it's big numbers. And that's what, Coach Palmer talked about this morning on our mastermind. If you weren't on that, you should go back and watch it, because over and over again, it's about the law of large numbers. And that's why I think that this event, like I said, you're going to walk away not with just the normal training that you get at every event that you go to. And I'm not saying that those are bad events. I'm just saying that as we move into this new age and we start to evolve the business, as our industry starts to change, you're going to have to adapt to the way that people do business. You're going to have to learn how people consume products, how people are getting things shipped to them more than they're going to the stores. And even the stores that have products, a lot of people are ordering those products online and either having them delivered to their house, like Walmart, or you even go to Walmart and sit in your car and people bring it out to you. Look, people don't want to go to stores and shop anymore. And we're in an industry that allows us to just take that to the next level. And I'm excited about it. I'm excited because I believe that we're positioned in a way, from a technology standpoint, like nobody else in our industry, or frankly, in the world. We're going to change, as Brent Willis says, we're going to change the way that people are using e-commerce. It's going to be completely different. I'm super excited about it. I'm really excited to share. And I really encourage you to, if you haven't registered for that event, you're going to hear it this whole Zoom, get that link and register. It's free. And I don't care if you're in Colorado or not, get your butt here and get to this event, because you will regret if you miss it. I promise.
So
Oh,
Craig, I
good.
just put that link in the chat. Everybody can copy and paste that link and let their friends know that's where you register. You want to register now because seating is limited, right, Craig?
It is true. We can only fit about 125 people or so in the room. And yeah, I can tell you that we're probably about a fourth of the way there now, give or take, close to a fourth of the way there. And registration's only been open for about 4 or 5 days. So, and it's not just people here in Colorado coming, guys. There's people from all over the country flying in and driving in for this event. It is a big deal. And I will add on Friday night before the event, if you can be here, we have Dan Callie and not Rick Redford, Dan Callie and Brent Palmer are both going to be here. And they're going to be sharing at Tammy Maltby's house, which is always a fun time. So you definitely want to be here for that, if for no other reason, to get some good food, try some products, hear from a couple of our executive team leaders, and just, the excitement is so thick you can cut it with a knife. It's ridiculous.
And if you go on Friday night to Miss Tammy Maltby's house, you might actually get to taste and try one of her award-winning recipes, maybe even a Maltby cake.
She's not gonna say.
Okay, are you committing me, Eva? Is that what you're doing?
That's what it sounded like to me. Well, we know you're making a special cake for Dan, so it maybe
I am.
a mini
By
Maltby.
his request, it's his wife's birthday that weekend.
Oh,
And he asked me, he said, I want to hire you. I said, first of all, I don't make Maltby cakes for hire, even though I did a long time ago for Robin. I don't do it anymore now. I do it for love. And
I
so
want my money back.
that was then and this is now.
you've
So,
got your money back, Robin. You've got your money back.
And I think it's a surprise, the cake for Dan's wife.
Yes, I do think it is. And so
Oh, we just
and
blew
he-
that.
So Dan's wife,
Well,
if you're watching 5 seconds ago.
anyway, but may I jump in, Eva? I just
Oh,
want to
please.
welcome everyone to Friday night. I do want to focus on that. The training is going to be fabulous from 10 to 4 at the community center. It's right on Lake Ann. There's all these beautiful geese and outdoor seating and a fireplace and walking trails. If you want to take your lunch break and take a nice little 40-minute walk while you revitalize. I think sometimes at lunchtime we need that more than we do food. But you'll be able to walk around, and I guess my heart for you and my encouragement is we are doing this for you. We are doing this to build your teams. We are doing this to build a community of life-giving people where you will get a flavor and a taste of the culture of New Age Colorado, especially New Age Colorado. We built this whole team, all of us did, on this beautiful gift of hospitality. And hospitality is giving someone a message about their value. And it's not about impressing people, it's bringing value to another person's life. And so that's what we do in our business. We bring value to other people's lives. That's what we do when we gather together, link arms together. It's been a long time. I think a lot of us are very, very excited to see one another once again. This is it. Yeah, thanks, Eva. This is beautiful. This is just one snapshot. As you can see, the Rocky Mountains are in the background. And if you've never seen the Rocky Mountains, if you've never been to Colorado, come for a few days. There's so much to do in Colorado Springs. Wrap a little family time or a little getaway time around this event. I think you're going to be really quite happy about that. So Friday night's going to be here at Jerry and Tammy Maltby Melchizedek's house. And we will have some samples. We're going to hear from Dan. We're going to hear from Brent Palmer. I'm sure we'll hear a couple of great transformation stories. So come and hang out and sit out on the deck and get to know someone that you have not met on your team. Get to know people. Remind ourselves, yes, this is a social selling business. Hands down, I sat and listened today to a leadership team with Rick Redford talk about what the front end of our our website is going to look like. It's astounding. It's astounding. The features, it's like going on to Amazon. It's just the easiest thing you can imagine what they have created for you. And the app, how everything is on the app. Aren't you so glad we don't have to search for videos anymore? We don't have to search for product information. It's right there in the app. It's really quite amazing. And all that's coming the 3rd of July. So shortly thereafter, there's going to be training on all those things. And then there's going to be the opportunity for us to gather together and to talk about strategic ways of building your business, how to do it successfully. Talk to other people, the ups, the downs, right? We know it's true. There's ups and downs of every business. And so anyway, just want to invite you to both Friday night. That's a party, that's an event, a prospecting business event where bring a guest. And then on Saturday, you can also bring a guest, but that'll be a lot of training. So thanks for having me, Eava. We're super excited about this event. And you're going to see the beautiful Rocky Mountain Range, and you're going to experience the beautiful culture and community and hospitality of New Age. I want to say New Age RX. I have to keep dropping all the names. So it's just New Age. And it's going to be very exciting. Thanks, Eava.
Now, this is something, I'm going to do something like right off the cuff here, and I will probably have to answer to my business partners here, but to the person who brings the most guests, there will be a special prize. Surprise!
We need to talk to Rick Redford about that. Don't you think so? Didn't Betsy win that last time? Didn't she win?
$500.
Boy, Betsy, that's on you. You contact Rick Redford and you tell him to pay it forward.
Oh, I love that. I will do that. I will do that with honor. And also, in addition to prizes that we're going to have giveaways on Saturday, I heard that both the event at your house, Tammy, 6:30 on Friday night on the 16th of July, and from 10 to 4 on the 17th of July, I heard free. Did I hear that right?
That's
With
right.
lunch.
Yes, we're glad.
Are you loved or are you loved? I mean, you're loved.
Not only that, Tammy and Wanda are in charge of lunch. So I guarantee you it will be good. And Slender Eyes approved.
Well, let me think. Almost.
I guarantee you that the Maltby cake is not.
Yeah, anybody who's ever carried that cake knows it's not. It's a
Now it's
20 eggs in it.
This is, now remember, we are on the edge, the leading front of the social selling business. We are changing the way business is done. If anybody was locked in their house for the past year and a half, come on, I know we all were. You know that the market has changed. You know that business has changed. And so we're getting together and we are going to not only love on each other, enjoy each other, but we're also going to discuss how business is changing and going into the next generation. We are going to come out of this with thumbs that work as quickly as our children's, because the world's changing and we need to change along with it. Because if we don't change, I mean, anybody here have a Model T?
I wish.
Anybody here have a rotary phone?
Maybe
When was the last time you, okay, now we know that Superman goes into phone booths, but poor Superman can't even find a phone booth anymore, right? I mean, you know, he has to change out there in the open. The world is changing and we need to change with it. And this is what I love about not only our business, but I love about Super Saturday is that we do it together with people that we love, people that are fun, people that are, who was it? Was it Betsy or Robin was talking about? People that are positive, uplifting, people you want to spend time with, people you don't go, but go, yes, these are my friends. These are my business partners. It's a new way of doing life. It's about being excited on Monday.
Can I add something, Eva?
Oh, please.
Oh my goodness. So listen to this, you guys. I just read this article because, you know, we're coming up on the 4th of July weekend, right? We're coming up on the convergence of a new age this Saturday in a few short days. And this weekend, a lot of people are going camping, aren't they? A lot of people are taking their families and they're going to have a great vacation, except
a lot of our people tonight are already on vacation.
Yes, not me. I'm not. This is my office. But in the southwest of Colorado, in the southwest cities of Colorado, like Gunnison, Crested Butte, Durango, all those areas out there, there is what is called a gas pump outage. Did you all know that?
Yep.
Now, I'm not telling you to tell you the news. I'm not telling you to give you bad news here. I'm telling you because it's not because there's a shortage of gasoline. There's a shortage of truck drivers. Now, the reason there's a shortage of truck drivers, can anybody tell me what the reason is that there's a shortage of truck drivers?
Where's John tonight when we need him?
I will say this. It's because of where the country has gone in the last year and a half. Everybody is buying online. And guess what? When you buy online, someone has to deliver. Someone has to go pick it up and deliver it to your home. So there's so many people driving now that they're delivering to your home that now they don't have enough truck drivers to deliver the gasoline to the gas stations. And I say that because we are in a new age. We are new age, and we are in the new social selling. Everything in the last year and a half has gone to purchasing online. Really, if you think about it, everything you've bought, a lot of people have bought over the last year and a half, Christmas presents, big time Christmas presents, people bought online. Supplements. You couldn't even go into your local Whole Foods store without getting, without all the stuff. And I won't even go there because, I'm not one of those, but people bought online. They're buying their supplements online. They're buying their water online. I mean, come on. 25 years ago, would you ever thought you'd be paying money for water? Now, we don't have to do that because we have a water bottle that we can plunge in anywhere, right, Craig?
That's right.
And
Anywhere.
you can
And
drink.
I've even drank out of Lake Ann, which you will see when you come to the gathering place.
And I've drunk out of Lake Pueblo. So here's the thing. Everything is being ordered online. And we are a social selling company. And guess what? We are looking. We're looking for people. We're hiring. We're hiring people to be social sellers, to be people who steer you in the right direction of how to purchase and redirect your own spending right here from your computer or this little dreamy little device right here. Wherever you take it, people take this little darn thing out on their paddle boards on Lake Ann, and they can go shopping right from their paddle board, right?
That's right.
You can do about anything you want to do from that little phone. And how about if it makes you some money? So you want to come to our event because that's the way the world is turning right here towards Colorado to learn how to social sell with New Age because we are awakening the New Age inside of you.
So
There's my spiel.
Can I piggyback off of you, Robin, there? Because
Please do.
So after our meeting earlier today, guys, after our meeting earlier today, I went out and I did some research like I like to do. And with regards to social selling, I found this article and I wanted to share it tonight on this call. It's from Forbes. It came out in January of this year, so it's pretty recent. It says social, and I'm only going to read a couple pieces of it, so bear with me. Social selling differs from traditional selling because it engages and offers more gentle approach than hard selling. Best practices include providing value to potential customers through content and posting. It's about building relationships with prospects and not being salesy. And then I'm going to skip down to a section titled or subtitled The Effectiveness of Social Selling. It says even before salespeople needed to use more online methods to sell, social selling, say that 10 times fast. So social selling was advantageous. Platforms like LinkedIn and Instagram, using surveys, found that 89% of top performing salespeople, 89% of top performing salespeople, I lost my spot, sorry, noted that social sites such as these were important in closing deals. Closing, that's conversion. And
We're losing you, Craig.
including the purchase of goods.
All right, we're losing you.
Greg, we lost your all of that.
Well, social selling is actually this is the deal. Conversion. What does that mean? That means that just as someone can walk into a shoe store and purchase shoes. This is okay. So my background is in sales and marketing. To put shoes in a traditional brick and mortar store, you have to see those shoes 5 times. So what happens is you walk in, you see them in the beginning, you see them throughout, but they will be placed 5 times in a store. That shoe that is placed repetitively 5 times is the shoe that will sell. The shoe that is not seen multiple times will not sell. Same principle, but we're doing it online and having fun while we're doing it. We're doing it online and being able to duplicate what we're doing and doing it again in community.
Yep. Sorry, I'm back. I don't
We
know how
lost-
Yay!
I don't know how much you heard, but let me just summarize it because I know that was all wonky. What I heard from that article and what I want you to hear is that the percentage of people that are consuming goods online is 89%. And this is back in January.
Wow.
This is back in January, okay?
Wow.
So you have their attention longer, is what I heard. So they're online consuming, you have their attention longer. It's premised off of not selling, but building relationships. And the goal as an influencer, if you're going to be successful doing this online, and this is really key, guys, I've been doing videos on this stuff, you have to add value. It is not about selling your product. It is about adding value. It could be a meme or a quote of something positive, and that is what makes you attractive to other people. And that opens the door to build a relationship. And that gives you the opportunity to convert them to a prospect. And I said the word convert on purpose because that is what closing is. And I'll say it one last time, 97% of people on LinkedIn and Instagram are there to conduct business, to close business. So I thought that was really interesting, given the fact that we are positioning ourselves to be the world's leading social commerce company, the world. So ask again why you should be in Colorado. I'm telling you, this team, these leaders are positioned very intentionally to crush this event in July. You are going to walk away equipped. If your business doesn't grow starting July 18th, it's because you're sitting on your couch doing nothing.
That's probably very, very true.
Well, Eva, I love what Craig just said. And I was thinking about the word value and how we are so excited to add value to everyone attending the event on the 16th and 17th of July. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that registration link, Eva, and I'm going to put it on the transformation group, the Facebook group. I'm also going to attach it to the live so that people can just easily click it as soon as they see it, tonight or whenever, and they can be a part of what we're going to be doing to awaken to a new age.
I love
Yes,
it.
and there are some technical difficulties when Anthony's not here getting onto the lifestyles page because it's me. So it is on my Facebook page. If you go to Eava Baca Currence, the link will be there. We will post it in the transformations page, transformation lifestyles. If you're not on it, please get on it. Have the person who invited you. Now, this is a deal. If you are on this Zoom, or if you're seeing the recording, the person who invited you because they have something of value that they want to share with you. And woe, wicked servant, if we do not share an answer that people need. And I can tell you what, I don't know if anybody else here, but this was my answer. And so I'm sorry if you're within touching distance, you're within speaking distance, because if something changed their lives, they want to help you to change your life, just as it did for all of us here. So get back with the person who invited you or who sent you this link, because I know we're into the holiday season, holiday weekend. And any last words?
Can't wait to see you there.
We
will
can't
be
wait
there
to
with our
see
bells
you
on.
all. We will
Yes.
welcome you with bells on.
And you notice we're just like really serious people.
So in my team, we have a group for some of the leaders, and it's called the No Excuses Leadership Group. And it's a small group, but I would just say this with all the love I possibly can. If you are here to grow a business, there is absolutely no excuse for not getting here. I have been all over this country for events. I've missed only one event, and it was because I was like on my deathbed. And I was even going to go to Arkansas right after this event, but then I crashed my car. And I'm still thinking I might go because no excuses. There's no excuse. If you want success, you have to do what successful people do. And successful people do not make excuses. And I mean, I can't say it any more lovingly. If you want to be here, find a way to get here. Jump in a car with somebody. Southwest has great flights, depending on where you're at in the country. Find a place to stay. I know Southwest is not the best airline, I know, but yeah, definitely get here. That's my last words. You don't want to miss this event. It's not
Just
hype.
remember, friends do not leave friends behind. If your life's been changed, you owe it to the people that you love to let them know. Invite them.
So Eva Marie, I know you're going to get off the Zoom and go make your arrangements to get here. And I love you for that.
No pressure.
All right, everyone, we're going to unmute the lines.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
So much. See
Share
you
the
Thursday
recording.
evening.
All right,
Good
share the
night.
recording. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Register
Love you
now.
all. Bye.